You know, demons never have accountability. It's something that a lot of us don't really realize. A lot of you people out there have been involved in situations where you encountered people that you gave the benefit of the doubt. You felt that this person was a friend. You may have invited them over your house, made them come around family, friends. You invited them to the barbecue. And when they were at the family gathering, you noticed some changes. You noticed that things were not really the way you thought they should be. And consequently, what that did to you, it made you see the truth. You've been betrayed. You've been slandered. You've been lied on. And it seems as if though the people who do this have no accountability. And that's the truth. Demons that work through people never really have any accountability. These individuals are what you know as narcissists. Narcissists never will be accountable for their actions. These particular people, they throw stones, hide their hand, they plot, they do evil. They'll get people to turn against you, and then they'll act like they're innocent. And the worst of all is when the narcissists play the victim. The narcissists move covertly. They know how to mix mingle with the crowd. They camouflage themselves as a believer, as a friend, as a confidant. And what happened is a lot of times we get invested with these individuals, these particular entities, and we end up in a situation where we've been compromised. And now we find ourselves trying to put out fires, trying to, I guess, resolve issues. Sometimes you get into fallouts. Perhaps you had to move out of a neighborhood because things were getting so toxic you had to literally get out of the environment. Maybe you had to leave your job because said individual was causing a heck of a lot of issues for you. And that right there is very traumatic for a lot of people to endure. Now, when demons operate through people, a lot of times it comes at you when you least expect it. It comes out of the blue. Normally when you're attacked by these entities, it's when you're doing something that's great. In other words, you've decided, hey, I'm going to get my life right. I'm going to start my projects. I'm going to start doing something great. Then all of a sudden, before you know it, these particular entities start their attack. The attack is designed to get you off your square. The attack is designed to get you out of the way so that you're unable to pursue the will of God for your life. A lot of you might be believers. You're in the truth. You trying your best to live a standard, righteous life. And for whatever reason, it seems like the closer you get towards your goals, the closer you get towards starting that business, it seems as if everybody in your family, friends, colleagues, people that are on the inner court, outer court, relationships, even people that are on the sidelines begin to switch up on you. It's like you'll notice the switch up. How many of you at the sound of my voice started something that was dope? You knew it was something good, and then you notice everybody started switching up. People started acting weird. You can't figure it out, but you know there's some changes. In other words, they're not as bubbly as they were before. They're not as friendly as they were before. Before they used to check in on you, but now it's like they just ignoring you, and it's because they know you're going towards your goals, guys. Demons have no accountability. Narcissistic demons always try to blame you. How many of you people have been blamed for stuff that you didn't even do? How many of you people have been accused of doing X, Y, and Z, and you never did it, but you're being accused, you're being blamed? This is what demonic entities do. This is what demonic narcissists do. They throw stones, hide their hands, then they manipulate people into believing that they're a victim. And then when they play the victim, they try to garner the sympathy of other people that are weak-minded, who don't have the ability to discern that they are a narcissist. Very, very demonic stuff, guys. The way the demonic work is, and I'm pretty sure many of you experienced this particular situation where you were in a situation where somebody was lying on you, probably sabotaged your job, got you fired, ruined your relationship, caused your marriage to fail by spreading a false rumor. And for whatever reason, you began to defend yourself. You began to bring out the receipts and show people that you're not wrong, that you're not in the negative. And then once you did that, what the narcissist began to do is sabotage your attempt to clear your name by further adding more fuel to the fire, throwing more stones, hiding their hands. And before you know it, the process of you vindicating yourself failed, not because you weren't able to prove yourself, because you did. The problem is the narcissist began to throw stones and hide their hands and made everyone believe that you're not really telling the truth. And what that did, it pushed you to defend yourself even more. And it seemed like the more you defend yourself, the more you look like something's wrong with you. And the whole time, the narcissist is throwing stones, hiding the hand, playing the victim, acting as though they didn't do nothing wrong. But when you look, they have a track record of an onslaught of abuse, an onslaught of slander, an onslaught of betrayal, an onslaught of trying to plot and plan and get people riled up in order to destroy you. And one thing the narcissist demons don't like is when you can figure out what they're doing. The narcissist hates that, guys. The narcissist hate when you're able to see what he's throwing, what she's throwing. I've experienced these type of things, ladies and gentlemen, and I know what I'm talking about. Demonic, narcissist people will never hold themselves accountable for the things that they do to you. Their job is just to hurt you, sabotage whatever you do, because they take great pleasure in it. They cannot sleep at night. Their entire life revolves around trying their best to destroy you. Because why? They cannot be around your energy. That's what the narcissists want. The narcissists need to feed off your energy. It's a demon, and it wants to feed off your spirit. Imagine a demon feeding on your soul, feeding on your energy. That's what these narcissist demons want to do. They want to feed off your energy. You can't allow that to happen, guys. That's why I try my best to disassociate myself. I had fallouts with people. I had to disassociate myself with these particular entities. These are demons, like real life demons, manipulative spirits. You know what I mean? The things that I go through, guys, is designed to help you in your walk. I don't want to see you go down that path, guys. I've been around people that I thought were brothers in truth. Come to find out, these were narcissists. These were demons, like real life demons. And their motive was to use me, was to use my life force, use my energy for their own personal gain, guys. It's really, really sad. A lot of you out there, the sound of my voice, you've been through this, where a narcissist demon was taking your energy and you didn't know, because you thought that there's no way this person is trying to take my energy. They wouldn't do that. They got to be a friend or a brother, or, you know, perhaps you were in the Christian church and somebody was taking your energy and draining you, and they did wrong. And then when you confronted them about it, they didn't want to take any accountability. They just turned around, played a victim, throw stones, hide their hands, and made you look like something wrong with you. And you're looking at yourself like, bro, what are you talking about? You did this, you did that, you plotted, you turned against me, you try to sabotage everything I did. I mean, some of these people, man, they're so narcissistic, they don't even remember the stones that they throw. That's how demonic it is. So ladies and gentlemen, when you see people operating under these entities, these people operating under these demonic forces against people, against yourself, you got to mark those individuals and have nothing to do with them, guys. These are some very dangerous, demonic, sick people, because what the narcissist demon does, guys, is they sit around all day thinking about how they're going to plot against you. Everything is about you. They cannot sleep. Your success, your energy, your positive vibes, it destroys them. They just can't think seeing you becoming successful while they can't. They don't like seeing you grow. They don't like seeing you rise. How many of you people been there? Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. How many of you people been there where the more you grow, the more the enemy know to come and attack you? How many of you people been there? You graduated college, they're attacking you. You got a new car, they're attacking you. You get a new home, they are attacking you. And you're like, man, no matter what I do, no matter where I go, these particular entities just keep going, guys. And it's really sick. And they take no accountability. When you call them out on their nonsense, they hide their hands, man. They hide their hands. They point the finger at you. They play the victim. They start acting like they're holy. How many people you know turned against you, betrayed you? You had massive fallouts. And then all of these people played the victim, literally played the victim, threw stones, hide their hands, manipulated people. These are diabolical demons, guys. Diabolical demons. Narcissists. These particular entities are the worst parasites you can imagine because they just don't stop eating at your flesh. These are flesh eaters. These are flesh-eating demons. Demons that they feast off your energy. And it's because you got out of a bad situation. You let those entities go. The Most High recognized that those were demons and God warned you, told you it's time to go. And you made the choice to disassociate yourself with these narcissists. And it's like once you did that, they started to attack you more and more. Ladies and gentlemen, if that's you, put it in the comments. Tell us your story. Tell us the things that you've been through. Put it in the comments, guys. Rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next video. I'm out. Peace.